Black Shark 4 Pro. Guys, itong phone na ito, lumabas to last year. And I know na marami nag-aantay nitong phone na ito, no? It's China release, last year pa to. The reason is because naubusan sila ng chip. Kaya late na lumabas ang global variant. It took a while, no? So, nakapag-review na tayo nito before, the China ROM version. And this is exactly the same, except of course, global ROM na laman nito and my Google Play Store. The rest is almost exactly the same. So, i-review uli natin. Bibigyan ko sa inyo, no, yung user experience ko, no, through the months na nagamit ko itong phone na ito, and this time around, global na siya. Samahan niyo ako. So, hi guys, ako pala si Richmond ng Gadget Sidekick and welcome back to my channel. So, i-unbox na natin tong Black Shark 4 Pro. So, pagbukas natin ng box, kita natin, meron siyang isang sleeve na sumasalubong sa atin. And ang laman nitong sleeve na to is none other than documentation, Black Shark stickers, and of course, ang kanyang case. Na mukhang premium naman, no? Parang ROG. Of course, ang kanyang phone, nahuba rin natin sa kanyang sleeve. It looks really nice and sleek, no? Itong phone na ito. Further inside, meron siyang 120 watts of fast charger. And of course, ang kanyang USB cable na Type-C. Okay, so much for the unboxing. Tapos na tayo dyan. Tara, pag-usapan natin kung anong specs nitong phone na ito. Itong Black Shark 4 Pro has the Snapdragon 8885 5G since last year pa to. So I don't expect, no, na 8 Gen 1 to. Then of course, meron siyang 120 watts na hypercharge, 6.67 na AMOLED screen, 144 Hz na refresh rate, and of course, yung favorite ko is the magnetic pop-up triggers, dual symmetrical stereo speakers, and number 1 siya right now sa DxO ranking pagdating sa audio. And that is definitely something na gusto natin matry, no, dito sa sa Black Shark 4 Pro, na actually hindi niya sinabi to before nung unang labas niya, no, na nasa top siya ng DxO ranking. I guess pinrint lang din nito itong lately na ina-announce siya, uy, nasa top tayo ng DxO ranking, no, pagdating sa audio. So later feel natin yung audio niya throughout this review para mapakinggan natin kung gaano ka okay ang loudspeaker, no, dual speaker na itong phone na ito pagdating sa gaming. So like I mentioned a while ago, guys, this phone has the Snapdragon 888. It's a 5G chip, no, na meron dito sa loob ng Black Shark 4 Pro. I was wondering, no, bakit hindi nila in-upgrade maybe 4 Pro Plus or something like that, since medyo hindi na siya ganun kabago, no. But nevertheless, sinabi naman nila sa announcement, no, na naubusan sila ng chip, hindi sila nakapag-order or na-order sila, hindi sila binigyan ni Qualcomm, kaya na-delay ng husto ang production nitong phone na ito, no? And probably they would reserve the 8 Gen 1 sa Black Shark 5. And by the way, guys, balitaan ko lang kayo, si Black Shark binenta na kay Tencent, no? But this one is probably still made under sa kamay ni Xiaomi, no? So that's why naka-Joy UI pa siya. This one is a spin-off, no, ng MIUI 12.5, and this is the Joy UI 12.8 na, well, the latest, no. I'm not sure kung meron Joy UI na 13, no, making it a spin-off ng MIUI 13, but I'm sure na ito is still under kay Xiaomi. So on a daily usage, though, guys, itong phone na ito, masasabi ko sa inyo, it's really good, it's really fast. Pagdating sa everyday usage, so this has been with me. Actually, yung China ROM version has been with me for quite a few months already, no. So, ginagamit ko siya for gaming, for some casual usage. Not really much of a daily driver, no? Since iba ang aking main drivers. But this one is one of my gaming devices here at my studio. And masasabi ko sa inyo, the reason bakit ko siya ginagamit to date is because ang sarap gamitin ang kanyang mga physical. Take note, the physical triggers, though. It makes it, ang sarap gamitin, eh. I mean, yeah, I know na okay ang mga mga air triggers na walang button, mas hindi nasisira mechanically. Pero if you are really a gamer, mas gusto mo meron ka na pipindot na physical button, eh. Iba, eh. Lalo na itong sound, no? Pakinggan nyo, guys. Very satisfying, di ba, guys? And ang kanyang score, no, sa Antutu benchmark version 9.2.9, which is yung latest niya right now, no, 825,000 points. So this is very near, no, 900,000 points. Si Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, nakakuha siya ng roughly 950,000. ito nakakuha ng 825 is not a far-fetched number sa 950, no? Meaning, kaya pa niya. Pero, I guess yung ano niya yung hindi sobrang laki ang lundag ng 888 to 8 Gen 1, no? In terms of yung score dito sa Antutu, no? There are other chip like si Snapdragon 865 nung roughly nasa 500,000 points siya. Then itong 888 pag lundag na sa 888, nakakuha siya ng mga ganung score, no, 800,000. Meaning ang laki ng jump niya, no, in terms of siguro processing, in terms of lahat ng ng attributes sa dito, from CPU to GPU to memory to UX. I mean, ina-add mo lahat ng score to in order to achieve the main na total score, no, dito sa phone nito, which means medyo malaking ang lundag nung 865 to 888. Pero si 888 to 8 Gen 1, hindi sobrang laki ang lundag. Meaning, itong chip na to, si 888 5G, is still good for 2022. Now, itong screen ng phone na ito is a 6.67 na Super AMOLED display. 144 Hz sa screen refresh rate together with 1,300 nits of brightness. No? Meaning, when you're under the bright sunlight, okay na. Babasa ko pa rin lahat, nakapaglaro ka pa ng matido sa phone na ito. So, on a daily basis, pag hawak ng phone na ito, masasabi ko sa inyo, hindi siya ganun kamukhang gamer, no? Pwede naman patayin tong ilaw sa likod, tong RGB light, no? Which is quite little lang naman. Hindi naman sobrang laki, no? Na sobrang loud, no? Na pinapakita mo, uy, gamer ako. Ito, hindi. Maliit lang naman ka ng ilaw dito, so you can turn it off anytime you want. And, well, pwede siya maging, for daily use na, well, pinapakita mo na, uy, professional din ako. One thing na hindi ko masyado gusto dito sa phone na ito is medyo may kabigatan siya, no? 220 grams ang kanyang phone, no? So, medyo may kabigatan, which reminds me a lot of my Xiaomi 11 Ultra, no? Now, medyo mabigat nga sa kamay, plus sa bulsa. And definitely, no, I think, hopefully soon, no, sa Black Shark 5, matrim nila konti ang weight nitong phone nito, making it a lighter gaming device. Kasi when you're gaming like this, ganun katagal, medyo may kabigatan tong phone na nakangawit. So one thing na napansin ko dito, no, sa kanya refresh rate, you can turn it up to 144 Hz na screen refresh rate, no? Meaning, it's the highest setting na pwede dito sa phone na ito, pero wala siya yung auto-adjust, no? Na sarili siya magkakalibrate. Bibigyan ko siya 144 pag kailangan mo sa gaming, and bababain ko sa 60 pag hindi mo siya kailangan, no? When you're just taking a look at some pictures, and you're browsing through some of your social media, bigyan kita ng 90, okay na yun. Yung auto-calibrate, yun ang siguro wala dito sa phone na ito, which is quite important, no? Leading to pagtipid ng battery mo dito sa phone na ito. Now, speaking of battery, dinain ko tong phone na ito, no? 5% na natira sa phone na ito sa kakalaro ko. Chinarge ko, gamit ko ng 120 watts of fast charging. Up to 100%, 20 minutes lang, guys. Sobrang bilis, guys. Maniwala kayo sa akin. Nagulat ako sa sobrang bilis mag-charge nitong Black Shark 4 Pro, no? And, masasabi ko sa inyo, guys, this phone won't last you through the day. Kung gusto nyo gamitin tong as a daily driver, for gaming, okay. Workhorse talaga siya. Masasabi ko sa inyo, bigay na bigay lahat ng power, so when you need it sa gaming. Pero, pagdating sa battery efficiency, medyo may kahinaan tong phone na ito, no? It can only give you up to 7 hours of screen on time. Yes, you heard it right. Dito sa battery stress test na ginawa natin. And on a daily usage, so, like I said, several months na sa akin to, no? And normally, when I start 8 in the morning, gagamitin siya sa daily driver. Then of course, syempre, di mo maiwasan throughout the day, maglalaro ka saglit. I guess nasa around 1 o'clock or maybe lunch break, kailangan ko siya mag-charge. Ganon kabilis mag-drain tong phone na ito, no? And while gaming, masasabi ko sa inyo, guys, at the back, malamig, no? Hindi ganun kainit. It's probably thanks to its liquid cooling technology inside this one, no? Making it a lot cooler than yung mga previous predecessor na Black Shark 3, 3 Pro, Black Shark 2, Black Shark Hilo, yung mga sinaunang lolo na units, no? Di Black Shark. So now, guys, we'll be playing some games dito sa phone na ito, no? And I'm sure na that's why you're here, para makita nyo yung gaming capability na itong phone na ito. So right now, we're playing Call of Duty Mobile. So masasabi ko sa inyo, guys, it's really nice. What I like about this one is yung yung shoulder triggers na dalawang physical button. You can configure it freely. Guys, the only difference na nakita ko from this one, si global version versus in China version, is pag kinlik ko tong nilabas ko ang shoulder triggers dito sa global version, hindi lumilitaw si Shark Space on its own. Okay? But instead, itong left na trigger can be used as a screenshot, and yung right trigger can be used to shrink it para maging one-hand usage ka. Yun lang yun lang napansin ko dito, Wherein as do sa China version, pag inangat mo tong dalawa shoulder trigger, matik na yan papasok sa game space. So, dito, pipindot lang natin dito, Shark Space. So, papasok na siya sa Shark Space like this. Okay, so pipili tayo ng mga games na na-install natin. So, Call of Duty Mobile. So, ito ang graphic settings na makikita natin, So, and what's nice is pwede mo i-configure yung mapping, ng mga dalawang triggers mo inside. And masasabi ko sa'yo, guys, the experience is really taking me to a whole new level. Masasabi ko sa'yo, it's really nice. The reason bakit bumabalik-balik ako sa Black Shark is because ang kanyang shoulder triggers. Now, yun probably ang selling point nitong phone na ito, giving you that better immersive experience when you're gaming using this phone, So, Black Call of Duty Mobile, I can say na sobrang smooth ang kanyang graphics. I mean, sobrang 888 5G is definitely one of the top, sa 2021, Of course, syempre, not counting as a Gen 1, though in-announce naman siya noong roughly November, December last year. But this is the flagship chip of last year. Now, itong gaming, masasabi ko sa inyo, kahit anong game ibato mo dito, Call of Duty Mobile, Mobile Legends, Asphalt 9, and other titles like Genshin Impact, I'm sure that it can run very smoothly on this phone. So guys, kanina sinabi ko sa inyo na this phone has a number 1 sa audio, pagdating sa DxO Mark ranking, number 1 siya. Tetest lang natin, papakinggan lang natin kung gaano kaganda ang sounds nito dito sa phone na ito. Papakinggan natin right now are some non-copyrighted rap music. Check this out.
Yeah, I had to put it on. Bought a two-seater, yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty got my heart, I ain't tripping for the funds. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stun. Oh, living lively. Everybody tryna ride my wave, they can ride me. Pull up in a foreign to the curb, looking icy.
Masasabi ko guys, here in my studio, rinig mo. Lalo when I'm playing yung mga games, Kasi sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, it's really loud, it's really nice. Mga gunshot, rinig, I mean, pagdating sa Call of Duty, maririnig mo yung parang may naglalakad sa gilid. Parang binibigyan ka ng hint na may parating na kalaban, Parang ready ka, di ba? Yun ang edge na itong sound na ito, And of course, when you're going for audio tripping, okay na okay din ang kanang loudspeaker. Guys, meron tayo dalawang Black Shark na wireless buds dito para i-try together with our all-new Black Shark 4 Pro. And we'll go and start ahead with this one. This is the Black Shark BST1, which I think, looks very nice. Okay, so out of the box, makita natin meron siyang small na welcoming note. Okay, so mga warranty support lang to. Then, of course, inside it, meron siyang isang magandang clamshell, which I think, the design is pretty nice. And of course, meron siyang wireless, USB Type-C na cable. And ito guys, ang ganda. Parang may nakatawa siya. Okay. Naalala ko tuloy si Eva, palabas ng Wall-E. Ito yung mata niya. Nakakatuwa lang. Cute lang. And anyways, this is part of yung niya, sa buds niya, And really nice. Ito yung ilaw niya, either naging white siya or naging green. And this is definitely probably the better option for gamers, Medyo magandang pagka-design niya, for these buds. And definitely, na-try ko na siya for gaming on this one. Together with my Black Shark 4 Pro. And masasabi ko sa inyo guys, this one, yung low latency nito is definitely nice. I was able to play Call of Duty Mobile together with this one. Ang ganda, ang smooth ng sounds. And masasabi ko siya, hindi naiiwan ng sounds, lalo na dito when you're gaming using these buds. I think very small siya, easy to carry around, lalo sa kanyang sa kanyang pouch. And this can last me around gaming time. I think kung hindi ako nagkakamali, lasted me around 8 hours if I can remember it right, together with the case. And dito sa ilalim, looks very futuristic. Okay. I think I like this one being a more gamer-centric na buds. Okay, so the next one that I'll be opening, okay, is also from Black Shark. It's called the Black Shark Joy Buds. Okay, so mas malaki ang kanyang box, and of course, it's also made for gaming. And before that, silipin lang natin kung yung mga specs niya, no? It's a low latency na gaming mode. Then, of course, malaki ang Inspire 14.2 bass boost, okay? Bass boost guide. Then, of course, 20 hours ang kanyang kaya, no? I think this one has the bigger battery as compared to the other one. Then, of course, dual mic, ENC, then specific tone. Then, pagbukas natin, no? Kita natin, it's a more simple, okay, na buds as compared to the other one, the T1. For me, yung design ng T1 is definitely mas gugustuhin ko gamitin, no? As a gamer person that I am, definitely I'll purchase the other one as compared to this one. But this one, nevertheless, masasabi ko sa inyo, it also looks nice, okay? So, out of the box, this is more of a conventional na buds. Though it also looks futuristic, but the other one looks a lot better as compared to this one. So, after a week of trying, okay, these buds on my ears, I can say na okay din ang kanyang sounds, though. Yung bass niya, hindi ko lang siya ginamit for gaming, no? But also, I use it for listening to music, mga Maroon 5, mga songs ni Eminem. I can say na okay, no, yung bass niya. And definitely, these buds, nag-enjoy naman ako, no. Though, hindi ko siya na-try for exercising kasi I believe this one is definitely designed for gamers out there. And by the way, guys, this is the reset button at the back. And this is your Type-C na charging port. And guys, what I can say is, it's comfy, okay? At the end of the day, this buds is comfy, and well, it's made for Black Shark, by Black Shark, of course, and definitely it's a nice pair. Both of them, no, either one of them is good pairing together with your Black Shark 4 Pro. So guys, let's just quickly run through itong camera, no, ng phone na ito, no, and it has a 64 MP na triple camera setup. 8 MP na ultra-wide lens and 5 MP na macro lens. Harap niya, meron siyang 20 MP na selfie shooter. So, nilabas ko naman tong phone na ito, no? And we try to take some shots. Masasabi ko sa inyo, guys, some of these outdoor shots are nice. And of course, I can say na some of these indoor shots are equally nice. I was really surprised. Actually, sinabi ko na to, no, nung nireview ko ang China ROM na variant. The camera is nice. I didn't expect this one coming from a gaming phone. Okay, so tinry din natin gumawa ng quick video, no, dito sa phone na ito, and it's quite stable, no, and you can use this as your vlogging device. Hindi lang siya pang gaming, no, it can also be used to vlog. After several months ko ginamit tong phone na ito, no, I can say na I'm really happy with this device. The price is tama lang, hindi siya ganun kamahal, and bigay ang power niya, no, Snapdragon 888 Gen 1. I love the gaming on this one, especially yung shoulder triggers niya, no, na physical. Then, of course, surprising din ang kanyang camera, which is able to take in some really nice photos, be it indoor, be it outdoor, okay na okay siya. And what I like also about this one is yung kanyang display. Nice. And yung kanyang sound is also malutong. The only thing na hindi ko masyado gusto dito sa Black Shark 4 Pro is medyo may kabigatan siya. And probably yung design niya could have been a little bit better. Mas maganda tingnan. Siyempre, you're paying that much of a money for this one. I think, hindi siya kulang yung pagka-gamer look niya dito eh. Of course, that's just my opinion. But if you're using it for everyday, hindi siya halata na gaming phone. But of course, if you're paying for a gaming phone, you might want to make it look like more of a gaming phone, like rather than this one, no? So guys, itong phone na ito is right now priced at 30,990 para sa 8 gigs of RAM, 120 gigs of storage. Then of course, there's another higher one, 36,990 for the 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gig of storage. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos here sa aking channel. And so, ako nga pala si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?